Yo, what it do, man? Hey, I know how hard it is to be achieving something and be doing so good at something and want to tell people. You want people to know the good news, right? But let me tell you this: you can't be telling everybody what you're working on. Stop doing that. That shit is not helping you. I used to think that that was the right thing to do. If anything, to motivate people, but you can't even do that. I'm into true crime. I watch a lot of I probably seen every fucking FBI files, forensic files, you name it, right? And I used to wonder why people who got away with murder, why did they go? Why I used to always wonder why do you tell someone? If you got away with it, why do you feel the need to tell someone? You know what the result's gonna be. You got away with it, Why are you telling someone? And it might be 20, 30 years later where they like, yeah, 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 yeah. But it clicked to me, it dawned on me. It's like it's the human thing in us. We want people to validate and be happy and be like, oh, really, and be surprised and shocked. You want people, we need that. It's like a dopamine hit. And no one's going out there in these shows that I'm talking about. They're not just going out saying, I killed someone in 1988. What they're doing is they will hint toward it. And then when it finally comes out, the person who they told, like, oh my gosh, they used to tell me this all the time, and I didn't realize. It's because like we as humans, we have to tell someone else. Like that's just the human in us. Like we're social. And it don't matter what it is. You hit the lottery, you kill somebody, you don't want to kill anyone. But even if you hit the lottery and people be like, I'm telling no one, 9 times out of 10 they tell someone. Because it's like you want, and we crave that want for people to be like happy for us. It's a drug. And so don't do it though, because it's gonna hurt you. I have a couple platforms in which I'm doing very good on. I'm trying to get this YouTube popping. Hopefully I get there. I'm gonna stay consistent and we will get there. But I've had it where I've gotten my TikTok, I've gotten it to, I just checked. I had 100 million views on the profile, which was amazing. Um, and I upload sports content and I do all different type of shit. And then I got another page on Instagram where it's like, it's like I 100,000 on that. And I tell people like, man, look at, and they don't be happy. You in our head they gonna be like, man, for real. But you can't tell people. I'm gonna tell you the 3 stages of what could possibly happen when you tell somebody something or don't tell someone. These are things that I experienced, right? You got the people who you go and tell, like, hey, you happy. You're not trying to brag, but you happy. You want to, people to be like, yo, look what I did. I achieved this. And 9 times out of 10, it's the people who didn't want to go along with your plan. I know a couple people who I told that I was going to start doing this. And then I'm like, you should, we should work on it. You could do it too. And then we could, expand off each other. And no, I'm too busy. Them same people you go to and be like, man, look it, you ain't bragging again. But they gonna look at it like, bro, why you bragging? Right? So you can't do that. So fuck that. Don't go tell people, right? Even if the people at work, they gonna look at you like you bragging. So don't even tell nobody. I mean, that's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Since they not doing anything, they gonna look at you like, fuck, man, you like they not gonna be happy for you. I showed a motherfucker my page, and I had what? I think once I got like 4 million, I had got 4 million likes on my page or something. They show the likes on TikTok. I'm at more than that now, but when I showed them, they was like, oh, okay, cool. Like it wasn't surprising, like it wasn't shocking, like, bro, I'm not no fucking content creator. I don't have no $1 million, this is me just starting because I said I was gonna do it. Like, how is this not shocking to you? But then they quick to show me, yeah, bro, my bro, he doing it right now. He got 10 million followers. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm showing you what I'm working on. So they gonna get mad in that instinct. They gonna feel like you know, trying to shit on them. And you're not. So don't do that. Number 2 is the people who you do tell. Oh, wait. No, I'm saying Okay, you did tell them. Okay. The second people are the people who, you know, you don't tell it to, right? You don't say anything. And what's gonna happen is they gonna feel some type of way. They gonna feel like, oh man, you didn't tell me. Why you being selfish? Why you ain't trying to help me? So you can't do that. You cannot do that. Okay. If anything, that might be your best option, because if they find it, whatever it is that you're working on, and it's more of a shock factor. It's better if you ain't going in their face bragging about it, right? If they find it on themselves, and it's more like, damn, it's better. So I've learned that in the past, like, you don't tell anybody, and then they find it and they be like, damn, I didn't know you was doing this. Like, yeah, ain't nothing big. You kind of downplay it. So that's another one. I mean, I think that actually might be one of the best options. And then like And then what happened is the people that you told the people, and they're mad because you feel like they're bragging. Okay, that's the first group of people. The second group of people is you don't tell them, and then they find it and they feel like, man, why you ain't tell me? I would have been able to help you. I would have been able to, but it's like, no, you wouldn't have. When I told you, you didn't want anything to do with me. Okay. And this is what's gonna happen. Hold on. All right, my bad. So the thing is, the best thing to do is to not say anything. Um, because at the end of the day, when you show people your progress, it's really just a reflection of what they're not doing. Um, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. They will take it personal, but um, just keep the shit to yourself and don't tell anybody anything. If they find it, they find it. Let them be mad. Let them feel like, oh, why didn't you tell me? But here's the thing: the people that's gonna feel that way, they're gonna be the same ones who told you no, they couldn't do it. That is the crazy part. That's the really crazy part. It ain't gonna be strangers or this. It's gonna be the people who told you no, I don't got time for that. It's gonna be the people you reached out to say, hey, would you like to, come along and work on this? And they told you no. Them gonna be the motherfuckers who gonna feel like, oh, why you ain't tell me? Nigga, I told you. I'm sorry. So, man, moral of the story, just keep everything to your fucking self. I promise you, and it's crazy. It is crazy to me how many people do not know that. I think people do it because it's the human in us, right? But come on, man. In the world we live in today, you know how everybody hate. Everybody hate. No one wants to see you doing good or better than them. So just keep the shit to yourself. All right. Y'all know this. Just a little confirmation. I love y'all. And I promise you, this will save you from a lot of hurt. Because when you do tell the people who the shit that you're working on, you're going to expect some type of reaction. They're not going to give it to you. You're going to feel like it should have been a little bit more enthusiasm with that little, when I showed you my results. You ain't going to get it. It's going to be dull. It's going to be like, oh, okay, here you go. Okay, that's cool. Real sarcastic like. And then you're going to be like, all right, fuck you then. And then you're going to have to cut them off. So to avoid all of that, don't tell them. Love y'all.